Hey, great Tuesday, great Taco Tuesday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, and it has been a beautiful day. Had the opportunity to go out and about. Actually, was in Matamoros because again, a lot of the work that I do is in Matamoros. But had the opportunity to be in Matamoros, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. But with that said, in trying to maintain the spirit of Frankie's show, the weather is supposed to get cold this weekend. Did you hear about that, Sam?
It's actually pretty nice outside, man. I
Huh?
like it. Actually like it.
The cold?
Yeah, the way it is right now.
Oh, now or the cold?
Both. I like
Yeah,
the
but you
fact that it's getting like foggy and stuff, and it's breezy. I like it.
yeah, but you're married, so you know.
uh It
No,
does kind of. I've heard that phrase of like, "Oh, it's baby making weather," but I'm like, I don't like that
it's
phrase.
just no more, no more.
No more white flag here.
For, for the white flag, I give up. I give up. For those that don't know, Sammy has like 12 kids.
For the 20 millionth time. Uh,
12 kids.
Surprising, but the DMs still keep coming in. Now I'm playing. Now I'm playing with you, bro.
Yeah.
But enough about me. How are you doing today?
Let's keep on talking about your kids. No, but it's just no, man. I had a great day, and I actually thought I don't know if you saw this morning show, but I actually thought I wasn't going to make it throughout the day because I had this big old ojeras because I
Yeah.
honestly only slept 2 hours last night,
Yeah.
but maintained myself busy throughout the day. Went to Matamoros, did some work, guys. There's no way. Yes, thank you, John White, for hitting that like button on YouTube. Ah, guys, there's no way in hell that I am driving a vehicle into Mexico for the longest time. The lines are horrible, horrible. Papa went with Linda, and they made like 3 hours, man,
Really?
to cross
Yeah, that's
over,
crazy.
and that's considering that he has the express pass, or she does. I'm not sure which one
What
does.
about walking? Was there a line?
No, actually, that's what I did the smart thing. I actually went with Chelly, and because she was going to Matamoros, so I went with Chelly, and I took my scooter. So I had a friend from church drive me to the bridge, and I just walked across, bro. I literally just walked straight across the bridge. There was one person in front of me. That's it, and they were already like exiting. So I was like, went straight through. If you have a passport or a border cross or a not a border crossing or a passport card, guys, you do not have to make a line. Straight through. And a lot of people, a lot of us gringos, a lot of us gringos don't know that, Sam. And
Yeah.
we get into that big old line and wait, wait, wait. No, guys, if you have a passport, a book, or a card, or both, you go straight through. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a
It's supposed
passport
to.
card?
It's supposed to facilitate the things
Do you
faster.
have a passport card?
I do have one issue to me. I just need to reorder it. I don't know where I left it.
Then do not go to Mexico walking. No, let me say that. Well, I don't know if you remember, but I lost mine with my wallet in Rome, and I had to reorder it, and they said it was going to take like 4 months, man,
Really?
4 months, and it's already been like a month, I think. So got 3 more months to go before I get my little card. But I'm
That's
very,
if
very
it's
fortunate.
approved, doesn't it?
Huh?
That's if it gets approved.
No, it's going to get approved. Uh, I've had it before. I am, despite what some people were saying during one election, they were saying like he's not even an American citizen. I'm going like, okay, where the
His birth
hell?
certificate says somewhere in Hawaii or something.
Yeah,
What?
Honolulu, Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Why people? I mean, where they get this stuff. I mean, I know where they get it, but why come out with something so obnoxiously not true? There's so many things out there that you could say bad about me that are true. You know, you
And
don't
there's
have
a lot
to.
of
Yeah,
and there's a lot of things to say.
a lot. You don't have to invent crap. All you have to do is just, say, hey. But
But
nadie
don't
quiere,
add more things to it.
nadie quiere batallar, no es nomás quieren estar inventando. O sea, talking about lines, the lines at the bridge are horrible. Let
Was
me
it in
tell
all
you,
three bridges?
I I hardly ever go to Veterans Bridge. I think that Veterans Bridge is just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I go through it when I'm going to take my cats to the vet, but that's it.
Your cats go to the vet?
It's every so often. I mean, not very much. Well, they're very, very protected. They're
Yeah.
inside cats. They never step outside, never. And
They're so introvert.
they're like me. They're introverts, but they get along well with me. They let me live with them, so it's okay. Oh yes, talking about lines. Here in Brownsville, man, let me tell you. Well, since I was in San Cristobal, I would put up the videos of the long lines that are forming out there. Uh, COVID test,
Yeah.
and they're not the vaccine lines. COVID tests. What is going on? And let me say, and I'll give my take, and you give your take. My thing is, I've been saying this for a while, guys. Hidalgo County started to revamp its announcement in regards to guys. And look, and I know a lot of people think of it as like, well, it's a scare tactic. I don't see it as a scare tactic, guys. I just see it like these are the numbers. Take them any which way you want. Just make sure. Let's go, Brandon. Let's just make sure that you're informed, because maybe for some individuals, is that if you start hearing this increase in numbers, the increase in regards to the hospitalizations, the increase in regards to individuals passing away, maybe it's going to keep you a little bit more on the cautious side. Because one of the things I think that I do not agree with the far right of the party spectrum is the fact that a lot of those people say that it's fake, and don't take the vaccine. Everyone's gonna get it. Don't go that to that extent. I want to know what the numbers are, because I want to make sure that I continue to be that introvert that my cats love, that remains isolated as much as possible. And one thing that I've stated, and I'm going to say again, I will never get COVID-19. Never.
Why?
Because stay by myself. I don't go out in groups. As much
He's such a hugger, man. He always hugging people.
well, I could hug people, but I hug them like boom, boom, quick, and go out,
So
depending on how good looking they are.
yeah, but you hugged him, so
The cuter, the tighter the hug.
yeah,
Let me tell you.
he's a hugger, man.
And I got some cuties come in today to the office, and I was hugging. Hey, at my age, it's the only thing that you get.
As much as you can get.
Hey, I'm like I'm the Brownsville Trump, and in regards to hugs, I'm the Brownsville Biden. Can I smell your hair, Sam?
No.
Oh. Don't be scared.
No, man, what I was gonna say as far as like the COVID, man, is that I think it's revamping again because they're kind of confused. Well, they're very similar as far as like the flu symptoms and the COVID symptoms. So the lines are super long, especially over there in Central for testing. As far as right now, what I had read was that every day there's in the whole U.S. there's about 200,000 cases, new cases each day. And as far as Omicron, there has only been a total of 43 cases in total.
I don't think that's correct.
Well, that's
In
as
the
far
whole
as what
43 cases in the whole United
for
States.
for Omicron. Yes,
I don't think so. I mean,
that's
somebody fact check Sam there real quick, but I don't think Sam's right. 43, Sam. I mean, we got
it's
one in
because. Go
huh?
ahead.
We got
No,
one
no,
in
go ahead. Go
Brown.
ahead.
We got
In
one in
Brownsville?
Brownsville. We got a couple in Houston already, and I think I read somewhere that there were some in San Antonio and Dallas area. So I mean, that's just Texas. I mean, 43 se me hace muy poquito el número, ¿no? Can someone
Uh,
fact check Sam? Let's go to the comments real quick and then we'll continue. Oh
yeah.
damn, it's a hey Joe. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's oh damn, it's a floating head. I was telling him, I don't know what the hell is going on out there. He did better with a piano.
Nah,
Hey,
because they
yes.
said it was like Carlos' house.
Ah, I don't want to be
I was like,
associated with that pelon.
I'm gonna change it. I want no association with.
We
Nah,
don't
just
like pelon.
playing with.
We don't like
Nah, I'm
pelones,
playing with.
right?
Yeah, I'm pelon.
We don't like pelones, right, Sam? I remember when
I
you were
just
pelon
in
for a long
general.
time.
Yeah.
Um, guys, please on YouTube hit that like button, please. It makes me money. Me money, not Sam. Although some people think he's my employee, it's not the fact. Good evening. Good
No, no
evening.
1099, no W-2, no nothing.
No cash for Sam. Sam, no man, no can. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And Merry Christmas, Lucy. Buenas noches, tío. Muy hermoso. Gracias. I actually shaved today. Actually, I had I had my private barber. Because now I have my private barber come into my office and cut my hair at the office.
Nice.
Now, if I could get
That's presidential right there.
guys, if I mean, what else do you want? You know, you've made it when they come cut your hair at your place of business.
You're playing in the big leagues now.
What can I say, guys? Now, if I can find someone to do my manicure and pedicure here at the office, I'm set. I won't
They
have to
need
go
to
out
take.
at all.
They will have to take all the tools, even the grinder.
The grinder where you swipe right or
For your
left.
no, for your toenails.
Oh, I thought you were talking about grinder, like swipe right or left. What type of manicures or pedicures are you talking about, Sam?
Who are you calling over?
Swipe right. I don't even know which one it is. Do you know, Sam?
Let's pretend you don't know.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to get Sam in
Like that
trouble with
one time you accidentally swipe right on Raymond.
¿Cómo le dice este Royal? Ramón. Ramón. Tenemos un café y una ida al cine pendiente. Whoa.
That includes me.
No, hell no.
What?
Who the hell's inviting me to the cine?
I like that new coffee. Was it coffee vibe?
Oh, now I know.
That's good.
No, studio audience is not tapando. I think somebody's asking me out for a coffee and a movie. And you know, guys, I never say no to dinner and a movie.
Hey, what about me,
Ta-da.
bro?
Is that Frank
You
Marr
pay,
or
Aldo.
anything?
Huh?
Frank Marr, maybe.
Oh, it's kind of. Let me tell you,
it's getting
actually,
close to campaigning, bro.
it's kind of funny. Frank called me the other day. He said, "Hey, man," I said, "Hey," and we had a couple, a little conversation. He goes like, "Hey, I'll be down for Christmas." I said, "How about getting together for?" I said, "Sure, man, as long as it's just a meal."
Not on the first date.
I'm not that easy. I went to Atabo's today. 2.5 hours and 9 in the old bridge. Yes, and that's exactly what Dad made. 2.5 hours. I rounded it off to 3. You were probably behind, Papa. The lines are bad, and the worst thing is that the people walking around wanting to clean windows get mad if you tell them no. Well, yeah. I you know, it's kind of a weird thing because I don't even
You
know.
just gotta get it clean once.
Huh?
You just gotta get it clean once.
Well, it's kind of weird. I don't know if like to look at them and say no, or just like ignore them, and then if you ignore them, they pour that crap on your windshield.
Yeah.
Have you had that happen to you?
Yeah, several times.
You don't go to Matamoros. You don't even have a
I do.
passport.
You can still go with an ID.
Are you a citizen or no?
I'll make it across. Don't worry.
Are you running for office? Also, there are some
As long as they
a-holes.
believe me, it's totally fine.
Hey, that's all that matters. As long as there's some a-holes uh,
Yeah.
that leave these big spaces in between and that slows the lines down. What happens is at the old bridge, the people, right when they get to that Mexican checkpoint, they stop right there because there's shade, and then they kind a lot of because nobody's gonna cross them. I know I've noticed people do that. I don't do that. I don't mind a little bit of sun. Here comes the sun. Let's go, Brandon. Sam, are you another brick in the wall?
Pretty much
Sam's so young that he probably doesn't remember the song.
until Maggie comes back.
I don't think Maggie's coming back, guys. Let me say this.
What did you
I don't
tell her,
think this,
bro? What did you tell her?
nothing, but she wanted to do this Christmas vacation with family. I mean,
Mm,
who does that,
that
guys? Let me tell you, I went all the way to Chiapas,
normal people.
Mexico. Sam, no, I went to Chiapas, Mexico to avoid normal family Christmas.
You could have got more present.
I wouldn't have been leaving them. I wanted to get as far away from them as humanly possible. All of them.
Oh, man, you make me cry, bro.
I mean, it's not like, well, it's the truth. It's not like they're giving me any damn gifts,
Yeah.
you know?
Not even a keychain.
Not even a damn keychain. It's not like they're giving me Christmas presents. If they were giving me Christmas presents, I'd be here like break
So
down.
they don't have a stocking in the wall with your name.
I think they got a noose on the wall with my name on it.
That's bad, people.
They don't. I don't think my family likes me too much.
Just step here.
Yeah, and they put a little stool down there, like kick the stool. I don't think they like me that much. Who's going to fact check the fact checker who's fact checking the facts? You! Yo nomás quiero saber dónde está mi café. No coffee for you, bro. Let me tell you. You had a day off. Uh, I think you work. You don't do shows anymore. No more featured stories. No more weather segments. You go to a basketball game and not even a text message to say, hey, you want to go to a basketball game? Not even a message in regards to saying, "Hey,
Merry
let's
Christmas.
let's
Hey,
go
but
do lunch."
Did he get you a Christmas gift?
Not not even a Merry Christmas. Nothing. And then he expects me to bring him coffee from San Cristobal, Chiapas.
Bye.
I almost forgot where I went. From Chiapas. It's not
But
happening.
you're buying, but you're buying tacos, right?
No? By what?
But you're gonna buy tacos, right?
For him, no. For you, maybe. If you decide to move back into Carlos's house. So what are the numbers today? You know what? I think, and I'm glad you mentioned this. This is part of the problem, uh, and this is where I was going, but Sam interrupted me like always. He Hidalgo County, guys, and we've been sharing how Hidalgo County has even announced in the Brownsville Herald how they're trying to keep up with the numbers. Como they're trying to inform individuals out there. Cameron County has done crap. They haven't. They haven't produced numbers. They haven't shared information with the community. Nothing, guys. And let me tell you, Sam. One of the things that uh, I pride these shows on, Sam, is that we have to call them out, Sam, on their crap. I don't know if you saw the morning show. Did you see the morning show?
I saw parts of it, to be honest.
Yes, he didn't see it. Okay, in the
I
morning.
did. I did. I can prove it because you're like, I don't know if Sam's gonna be on tonight, and that's when I texted you.
Tonight or this morning?
Okay, I'm gonna happily believe him. I mean, he's just another brick in the wall. But let me
Yeah,
say, they Sam, this morning we're out there calling like, guys, why aren't you sharing any information? Why aren't you having any type of out there like exams, tests, or something? So that we can have numbers. Why? And all of a sudden today, midday, county judge throws out a letter. We're testing people. I mean, why does it seem? And maybe I'm just completely full of myself, which I am. But maybe why is it that we have to call people out in the political spectrum for them to take any action whatsoever here?
because I know that there were several dates for the vaccinations, and then they canceled a couple of dates out,
No, but this
and
is for
then
test.
there were, yeah, because they had some for Los Fresnos, and then they canceled the one from here, and they just sent out a message about like, oh, just go to the city of Brownsville bus stop over there, the bus station, that they're going to be doing shots over there.
At the bus station.
Yep, I didn't, I didn't want to ask why. I kind of know where that was going.
Well, let me say that the bus station has been the COVID-19 illegal alien hub, the illegal alien hub for a long time, Sam. I mean, they
Yeah,
closed it all up. We don't have a parking garage downtown anymore because it belongs to the illegal aliens now. And it's full of COVID-19. So you really want to go get tested at a place where it is
it's
known
full of COVID. Might be. Cool.
you don't have talent. Officially, America's Got Talent. You don't have talent. I'm gonna get this, but let me say, I wouldn't trust it. If I mean, a day in hell. Not going to. Not gonna happen. Let me get some comments because these comments are starting to get kind of funny. Does the movie theaters have too many previews, or is it just me? I think it's got a little bit less. No, Sam. Have you been to the movies recently?
Mm-mm. Haven't gone.
No sales, no sales. Oh well, you got 5 kids. You can't.
I have no. I haven't gone since the whole COVID thing. I kind of try to protect myself, unlike other people.
I don't know if someone was saying like,
Not gonna say any names.
yeah. Someone said today. They said, Erasmo, no tiene la culpa el virus. Es la gente que anda paseándose para arriba y para abajo. I said, like Erasmo Castro.
I saw that.
Hello, cheers. All right, love you, Papa. I is Ramon coming to the show yet? No. Ramon doesn't. Ramon doesn't like. Ramon doesn't like to be called out on stuff. Good evening. Good evening, Carmen. How are you doing, Donald Erasmo Castro Trump? I'm doing okay. And Bronzo Mayor is the one inviting Castro to the movies.
Yeah, Joey Lopez.
He's not the Bronzo. He's not the mayor, but okay. Actually, don't do live shows for the 25 days because I'm in Facebook jail again. Have a good night. Be safe. Well, get on YouTube and like that damn channel. Who's back there with you, Erasmo? He is making me laugh. It's
That's Sammy. Sam.
a studio audience. Uh,
Uh,
Erasmo is pretty weird. Erasmo is pretty.
Everybody knows I don't laugh like that.
what is your buddy?
Yeah, pretty weird. Señor Erasmo, ¿es cierto que eres homosexual? El negrón depende.
Depende. You're gonna vote for me? Okay.
Does it mean that you're taking me to dinner and coffee?
You're gonna vote for me?
Depende. Are you going to start supporting me?
There you go.
It all depends. Let me tell you, at my age,
Don't matter.
everything doesn't much make any sense.
Were you able to verify how many people?
Huh?
Were you able to verify how many people for the Omicron?
No, I thought somebody was going to fact check it. I mean, why do I have to do
Because that's
everything?
dile que está, el que está allá atrás que haga algo.
Oh yeah, fact check it. See how many Omicron cases in the United States?
Okay, how many? I got
I think so. Rainbows.
you. I got
Saludos. Ah, don Genaro. Saludos, bendiciones. El dentista. Why is everyone obsessed with my dentist? He's mine
you.
and mine alone.
He has cool pictures though.
He does. I love Abraham. He's a good guy. ¿Es tu novio ahí contigo?
Soy primo, cousin.
Yeah. No kissing cousins around
How do you
here.
spell how? Hey,
They're not very
I
bright.
always cheated on spelling. That's why I can't spell, man.
You can't spell.
Nico en el Google.
How?
Ponle Google.
Googlealo. This show is taped in front of a live studio audience. Are you guys going to
Not
do,
too.
do the popcorn thing? Ask you for a friend. Watch La Diva's hand. What is the popcorn thingy? You know, Sam?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
What popcorn thingy?
¿Has tenido relaciones con hombre? If the punctuation were a little bit better, I'd understand exactly where we were going. ¿Qué te
Dices,
importa, imbécil? ¿Qué prefieres? ¿Qué prefieres? Te prefiero a ti, perro infeliz. Buenas noches. Glad to see you're still alive after eating 2 weeks. Oh, sweet. The show you did this morning, I didn't even know you had a live. It didn't alert me for some reason. I'm not sure. It's all sometimes on the glitch. El agrón es el dentista abajo de su mesa. I'm this now I understand why Roman wanted me to block you all. Sam, what are you doing in the alley in downtown? No.
I went from a nice house to the alley.
Oye, como le quemaron el dos hermanos.
Sí.
Oye,
Eso es lo que quedó. La pura
I,
pared.
and, all joking aside, guys, let me say I feel very, very bad for the family that owned the business. My prayers go out to y'all guys. You know, it's not easy watching something that you know, echaste mucho esfuerzo all of a sudden break down and go to ashes. I feel bad for it. Let me say one of the things that a lot of the individuals were actually like, oh well, insurance. Two quick comments, and I hope the individuals who own the place don't get upset. Personally, guys, I don't care if it was for insurance. You know, let me say, if people got to do what they got to do, you know, people got to do what they got to do. And if worst case scenario, if it was for the insurance, that's why they pay insurance. But I don't think so. I think it was. I mean, the building was very, very old, so we don't specifically know. You know, as
It
the
could have been many things.
it could have been many things. And again, sorry for all those people that had lost. Ay, si me vas a llevar a cenar, me vas a comprar cosas, entonces pregúntame todas las preguntas en cuanto a mi sexualidad que tú quieres, papi. Pero
Y te va
mientras,
a llevar a Francia y te va a llevar a Sicily. Entonces, probablemente. Si no, no.
entonces, entonces o puedes ser mi novio o puedes ser mi dentista, uno de los dos.
well, according to the CDC, it says like 18,000. Depending which state you live, like up north, it's more. Down
How many
south,
cases in the United States?
doesn't say. It said like 50%, and it just gives you a percentage. That's all.
No sirve para nada.
It
Te digo.
doesn't- Google no está.
I don't think it's Google fault. I
Yo,
think
yo
it's
tengo, yo-
You
yo
need
tengo
to
una
be
tía
qualified.
que diría, you are fired.
You're fired.
fired.
I don't know, man.
And yeah, guys, someone who could actually Google search out there, please. Erasmo, y el Frankie ni te dejó tamales recalentados. Let me tell you, I'm pretty upset with the guy.
Oh my God. Uh,
Ranking Fauci says the U.S. should consider a vaccination mandate for domestic. Yeah, that's stupid. Let me tell you guys, there is absolutely nothing that you can do in regards to being on an airplane. Look, está bueno, te la paso. Face mask, este, vaccinations coming into a different country. Yeah, more power to the country that sets it up. But for domestic air travel, you're going to have a vaccination in order to get on the plane. That's stupid.
yeah, but on that note, man, I mean, there's not only traveling that it affects, but it also affects the workplace. So whenever you get sick and you are vaccinated, I think you're allowed to go back without even providing like a negative results if you're vaccinated. And then if you're not vaccinated, you gotta provide actual results, the negative results. So it's not only affecting the travelers and all that stuff, but it's also affecting the workers as far as like getting vaccinated and whatnot. So there's a
Well,
lot of things changing.
well, let me say the workers, Sam. I think the workers fall under a different category because, and I learned this is that when I landed in Miami. You get Miami, and because the governor of Miami is very lax in regards to COVID. What's his name?
Yeah,
You remember his name?
don't know.
Ah, come on, man.
Mm.
Este ah Santori, no, Santino. Can't remember his name. But anyway, so when I
DeSantis,
arrived, yeah,
DeSantis.
DeSantis, yeah,
Yeah, the Florida, the Santos, like the governor.
DeSantis. Hold on, momento. uh DeSantis. So I got there. I didn't have a mask. Yo había en bule without a mask. And then the US custom agent says, put on your mask. And I'm going like, isn't this Florida? And he says, yeah, but airports are federal property. So because it's federal property, you have to wear face coverings. So what I'm thinking is it's kind of a weird deal, like a crazy deal. But I think that anyone that wants to work at the airport, Sam, is going to have to fall under a federal mandate. And if Biden, let's go, Brandon, goes out there and says, hey, you have to have the vaccine, I think airline workers are going to have to get the vaccine. Does that make sense?
Yes, but when I understand it is like the liberty of the person to get it, but it's just to be on the safer side, isn't it?
Yes.
I know what you mean. It's a free of choice, like freedom of choice. But I guess they deal with tons of people, and it just takes one host to like spread it to so many people. But yeah, they do land under federal property, just like the bridges whenever they cross.
Well, again, I don't know.
They're
I
like port of
honestly don't
entry.
know.
I think they're called
But
port of entries.
and part of the problem, let me say that part of the issue is that that's one of the reasons. I don't know if you saw this, you read this, but there's a lot of individuals on there. A lot of individuals out there that are have had their flights canceled. Have you seen that? Thousands of
Some
flights.
of I've seen a couple of stories of that.
Am I the only one that pays attention to current events here?
It's because you watch Spectrum News, bro.
I hate Spectrum News. For some reason, let me say, guys, for some reason, my damn TV turns on Spectrum News when I turn it on, and I'm going like, I don't want to see Spectrum News. I hate Spectrum News, and more than anything,
But you know why? Do you know why it gets to that channel?
uh-uh.
Aliens.
No, it's that what what I hate, what I hate about it is that I think my issue is they force me to go to that channel, and I hate being forced to get to a channel. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I want to choose whatever channel I want to see. I don't want you to force me to watch a damn channel. I think that's why I'm so against it.
I think it just automatically starts with that one because that's the first channel, isn't it? It's like a channel, like the first channel that pops up.
I don't know. I think there's a way
No.
to program it. I just don't have the patience because I don't have the time. Sam está en el alley vendiendo la craca.
Yeah, it looks like
Vara,
Sam,
vara para el pueblo.
para. Erasmo, is there something you have to reveal to your audience? Let me tell you, baby. I've revealed anything and everything that you could ever want, imagine, or think. Because if there's one thing about myself, it's been very, very transparent. ¿Le puedes decir feliz cumpleaños a mi amigo que viene de India? Se llama. No, 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 no. So many people defending the city on your account, Erasmo. One post about the city needing to pick up the trash, and all the butt kissers come out and say, "Why not pick up yourself?" Not the point. People are so they settle for mediocrity. That's what happens. They settle for mediocrity. Look, did you see the article that the city put up in regards to um,
Downtown cleaning.
the downtown cleaning? You saw it?
Yeah,
I mean, why
I
not
did
start?
see it. Um,
Why not start
it's
cleaning
supposed to be like a
everywhere else?
downtown initiative because it's part of the whole making downtown
No,
prettier.
it
But
said make. No, it said making Brownsville prettier.
really, I guess
Why
I
don't
read
they?
like a different.
No, it says making Brownsville prettier, and I'll read it to you because I have the picture. Believe it or not. Oh shoot, maybe I don't have the picture. Crap. Oh, I do. It says. Oh no, I don't. Crap. But it says making Brownsville more pretty. Why is it everything that makes Brownsville more pretty always has to be centered downtown? You know, is it
It
mere
says
coincidence?
here. It says this new year a new look project is brought to you by the Downtown Facade Beautification Program. That's what
which
it
is
says on the City of Bronzeville
which is
Facebook.
paid for by BCIC, which is our tax dollars. Why is it everything focused on downtown? BCIC is not the downtown 5% of your tax revenue going out there to beautify Trey Mendes's buildings and properties. Why is
Yeah.
everything always centered downtown? Aliens. When you mentioned the city should have been prepared for the variants, what do you mean? I asked because nobody anywhere was prepared. Very simple, because the variants started to hit everywhere else. I mean, one of the things that I think I had a conversation with Carlos Elizondo before he left Sam his house. Is the One of the conversations I had was how it was starting to go up there, and it was getting pretty bad. You know, up and all over other parts of the United States. So I automatically knew that it was coming. The wave was coming. I mean, once you start seeing more and more individuals getting in those lines, when you start seeing a line that there's 6 cars, then you start to think, you know, maybe after the 12th car, I should start doing something. So once things start small and they start to increment, start doing something. I mean, doing nothing is not an option. Frankie is moving on up just like the Jefferson theme songs. To what? He's not doing anything. What the hell is he doing? ¿Qué pasó con el tuk tuk? I still have it. I'm preparing a documentary for Sam of life after COVID-19. People just don't get this. It's extremely frustrating. No, they don't. And I think a lot of times you have to live it to know what's going on. This is not what a person would want to live with after surviving a bad COVID impact. Please be safe. No kidding.
Yeah, but
But
like, okay, for I'm the one that's like pro vaccine and everything. I don't know why you're saying that I'm like I'm not saying like, oh, it's not true. I'm the one saying like it's so very true. But as far as the Omicron, that's what I had read, that it was only like about a couple of cases. The COVID cases, it did say that it was like 200,000 per day for the whole U.S.
How many? Only 43 in
Two
the whole
hundred
United.
thousand. That's what it
200,000.
said. Look,
I
uh,
think I think that's wrong. The new variant is nowhere near as bad as the original COVID, just like a common cold. But the politicians are back to pushing their scare tactics. I don't know if I would say. Let me say, I agree in regards to the politicians having an agenda. I don't trust this administration as far as John White could probably throw them, or shoot at them. So I don't know as the in that sense. What I'm concerned with is that a lot of the folks, aren't taking care of themselves. And one of the things that I've said, I don't believe in all this other kind of crap. The face mask, hand sanitizer, social distancing. I'm done with it. I'm completely done with it. But it doesn't mean that I'm out there hugging and kissing everyone. Just some people.
much less tonguing people.
I'm selective. There was a friend of mine who was refused to get vaccinated. Unfortunately, he believes all he needs is a strong immune system because he has been around people with COVID. It has not been out. Let me tell you, I know a lot of people that have had both vaccines and are suffering from COVID right now.
Yeah, it's just too many factors, man. Even with or without the vaccine, it doesn't discriminate. It just takes both.
Let me think. Can't remember. The new variant can't hurt people like my husband Sam or those who have barely survived COVID. Please be mindful and continue to take precautions. 100%. For New Year's Eve, I'm going to get drunk and shoot some of my ARs. Woohoo! And this guy has a bunch of ARs. Erasmo buys his vitamin D's from his dentist's office.
Uh,
I might not get it. Am I getting that old that I don't get a lot of these things?
they'll come out tomorrow.
I don't get it. And I go into the fake account that pissed off Roman in October the 5th. Yeah, he did. I don't think I want to do that on live. I mean, unless you're suggesting it might increase viewership.
Might increase views and likes. No guarantee.
Lo que va a pasar con todos esos casos de COVID, ¿irán a cerrar las escuelas? No. I don't think they're going to close schools. Do I think they should close schools? At this point, what I think parents should do, if si los padres de familia están tan preocupados, no manden los huercos a la escuela. You know? Yo preferiría mil veces que se quedaran en la escuela y que reprobaran un año a enviarlos y usted estar ahí en la casa preocupado. Does that make sense, Sam, or no?
No, because it's gonna be like me, not knowing anything.
And there was no COVID back then.
Yeah,
No COVID.
a lot of skipping though. A lot of skipping, man. That's why I only,
He can't even say skipping.
yeah, I can't spell.
I'm sure there was a lot more to just skipping.
Yeah. But he can't even say skipping. That's how bad it is. Skipping. Andaba el skipping.
Pinta.
Ya recuerdo eso. Hay un post en Twitter diciendo que Roman mandando textos a una morrita de 14 años. I don't think so. Let me tell you, I'd be more in tune to believe that he was sending text messages to somebody else, maybe Royal, but not to a 14-year-old girl. I had COVID, got real sick. Still think that most of it is a bunch of political bullcrap. No, COVID is real. COVID is real. You just have to be careful. You just have to be cautious. And look, a lot of folks, John, they go up there and they'll compare it to the flu and the cold. Te la paso, bro. What do you do, Sam, with the flu and the cold season? You try to avoid getting it, no?
Yeah.
So same thing with COVID. Guys, it's out there. It exists. to those people that go out there and say it doesn't exist, y'all are nuts. It exists. Just try not to get it. Do your best not to get it. Our,
It's like the same thing with the flu season. It hits, but not everybody gets it. Some people may pass away from it, but it's out there.
yeah, I remember a lot of cases. A lot of people going like, more people died from yeah, more people
Like
died
heart
from
failure,
cold than COVID
diabetes.
19.
But
Yeah. Oh, did I skip the Johnson? My doctor told me that the face masks do not protect you from COVID. Uh, I agree. Sam, I don't think that face masks are all the thing. And my issue is, remember when they were starting to say you can use any type. When they started to say, let me say this. This is me personally. When they started to say you can use any mask you want, the cloth mask, the paper napkin mask, then is what I thought. Oh, this is just bunch of crap. You know,
yeah,
you think
yes, but if you're the type of um, idiot that wears a mask like this and uncovers his nose,
la pingüina?
there's you need some more, like, I don't know, reading of, I don't know. There's more instructions than
Let me say, is
it
the
needs to be worn properly for it to be effective.
it's Maggie's fake account. It might be. Maybe that was her getting back at Roman.
But Roman's not here though.
I know. Ah, no V word. The days of closing schools has come and gone. It's clear that those who want to keep their kids at home have a choice and should exercise their right to use it if need be. I agree. Keep them at home. It's so funny because I wish that people could see my legs. I I actually got some.
I'd rather not.
Y'all be amazed. No, I got some Hulk shorts on. You know what the Hulk shorts are, Shazam?
Yeah.
The
The
purple
are
ones.
you talking about like the purple ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
Todos rotos.
todos rotos. No, they're actually not. Yeah, Maggie's troll. Do you have a PO box? No. COVID is real, but you have to admit the politicians have used it. Yes, I agree with. I think that both sides have used it to their advantage, but mostly the Democrats.
They'll use anything to their advantage because they're not doing anything at all. Most of them.
And as well, is that someone under you? I saw a head under you. You. I'm thinking that the guy in the studio audience is probably official Americans Got Talent.
I think they're over imagining things.
Hay una foto también en Twitter. Tiene. Oh my lord! I'm not going to. You stomach. I'm not going to post bad words. It doesn't make sense to wear a mask.
Hey, remember, he's running for office, man.
Yeah,
Give
bro.
him a break. Give him a break.
I'm not going to post your stupideces when I'm running for damn office.
Y luego, cuando haga Joey Lopez, gonna come back with that.
Guys, I want to get elected sometime again. It doesn't make sense to wear a mask at the entrance of a restaurant and then are allowed to take it off to eat. That was, well, I can sort of see it. Sort of. I don't do it though. If there's a restaurant that has fast face mask mandate, I won't go because that's choice. You know? Sam? No?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, I understand the whole fact coming in, so you won't be bringing anything, but you're still gonna take it off while you're eating. So it makes no sense. But I
No.
understand. You just gotta respect whatever they decide to do with it. It's
I'm
whatever.
very frustrated. And if a restaurant says you have to have a face mask to come into the restaurant, I'm going to tell them I'm going to a different restaurant
Yes, sir. Take your business somewhere.
because that is choice,
Yep.
and that is still
You can
America.
just go sit outside.
Sit outside. Is that prejudice or what?
Los
And,
maestros,
and in the alley como yo.
Selling crack to the people who pay. Got an AK-47 for his best friend. Business, the American way, East Side. Los maestros de BIC andan de vacaciones, pero se van a sordear y van a decir que cierren las escuelas, que por el Micrón.
Pero
Omicron.
estaba leyendo que dice
Well,
que
not with that $300 bonus.
Huh?
it's not that bad, el Omicron. I was just reading it.
No, it's not that bad. Why do you think any new
You gotta
COVID
see the
case?
whole report, man.
Now the weather.
Not a good fact checker. Why do you think any new COVID strain starts begin with the poorest countries? Because of poor hygiene. I think it has to do with
Or the fact that they have lack of water could be another factor.
lack of water, lack of hygiene products. You know, as
Yeah.
a lot of these. Let me tell you guys, a lot of these countries, you'd be very surprised. It's like one of the things that get before, and I'll say this, guys, before COVID-19, you know, a mí me encantaba ir and buy you know, like fruit de la calle, you know, déjame comprarme un mango, you know, or now it's like I don't think I want your fruit in my mouth.
I don't know if you trust you, but that's the
Hey,
same thing if you go to a
except
restaurant,
the
though.
dentist can put something in your
What's
mouth.
the difference?
Except the
You're just
dentist.
not seeing it.
The dentist can do anything he wants.
Ah, that's crazy, bro.
It's true. The dentist puts a lot of things in
I'm
my
just
mouth.
glad we're using you.
Why do I need El Negron when I got both of you two here?
Oye, oye, oye.
3 out of 5 Democrats are just as stupid as the other two. ¡Ay! Ya nomás di que te gustan los hombres.
He's running for office, people. Yeah, kind of a break.
Eh, Fui a un restaurante y dijo que no podían entrar. Ay, estás estúpido. Did you guys saw the video where Biden says, "I agree, let's go, Brandon"? No. Have you seen that, Sam?
No.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm interested. We have no fact checkers today. In the relationship with his dentist. You think that's a secret? Let me tell you, you're pretty stupid.
And I thought it was stupid.
You're a pretty imbecile because you think that's a secret, dumbass. COVID stated as a Chinese attack on us, which was then pushed by the Socialist Democrats because they didn't like Trump. It did start in China. I don't think that any political party tried to bring it over with that intent. That I do believe that the Democrats use socialist part of the Democrats party did use it to try to attack Trump. And let me say, personally, I think Trump made a lot of mistakes along the way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I think
If China would have done any sort of biological warfare on us, it would have been much worse than this.
much worse. And but I still think it originated in China, and I think there was a lot of missteps. But not to defend Trump, but who could prepare for something like that? You know, it's what you do once it's there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's Go Brandon is code for used by LGBT Republicans like John White to identify each other as be. Oh, I did not know that.
Makes sense.
Now things are starting to make.
The T, what does the T stand for?
Let's go. Oh wait, let me go. Let's go, Brandon, together. Let's go, Brandon, together. No. Oh, let's go, Brandon, tonight. Goloso el vato. It was a White House Christmas live stream. Jill Biden rolled her eyes. Oh. what would be unexpected? That would be unexpected. Think about it. You said it. Poor hygiene. No reason to doubt it. Could be a trail of a biological weapon. Yes. And let me say this. I don't believe that the Chinese did it on purpose. I do believe that the Chinese were trying to create a biological weapon, and it got out. Because it did screw up a bunch of their people in itself. You know, but I don't think that it was like this is it. I think it was. It could have been a lot worse. That makes sense. What
Yeah.
the hell am I doing? Mr. Nobody, this is an adult show. Now go back to bed, little kid.
Yeah.
John White makes his
Past
white
bedtime.
hoods with John Lindell's. John Lindell's. Mr. The Pillow Guy.
Okay.
That guy's kind of wacko too. No? Have you seen that guy?
My pillow guy?
My Pillow Guy.
Yeah, he's crazy,
The
man.
guy's kind of
Yeah,
wacko.
He's crazy.
I never heard him.
Yeah,
You
but he's
never
a good salesman, though. He
you
sells
never
good
heard of him?
clothes.
I've heard of him, but never heard him like
Yeah,
talk.
he's kind of wacko.
Dude, he's a billionaire selling pillows, bro.
A billionaire selling pillows.
Dang.
Didn't he get a lawsuit for like false like
Yeah,
propaganda?
I think because of the
machines. The ones that make the voting machines.
yeah, he got sued. I think that's it. Sam, anything other?
Um, Not that I can think of besides the whole. It was just the whole COVID thing. I don't know if they already found that other guy that you had posted, that other older gentleman. I don't know if he ever got found, the one from downtown.
Not yet.
I was gonna mention. I don't know if they ever did, but just a suggestion for like people who I guess have relatives with like dementia and memory loss and stuff like that. Highly recommend air tags with wristbands. That way, if they I guess they lose track of where they are, they it's a lot easier to track them.
Let me say that que guys, if anyone out there, guys, I'm getting too many messages, guys, and if anyone out there can please continue to share that post. If you know have any information, please make sure that you have individuals out there that let individuals know anything you may know. I'm going to end it at that. I'm getting messages like crazy, and not so much by these individuals, but by other folks. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, guys,
Hey, when is the last day for the toy drive thing?
yes. Please, guys, we're finishing off Friday, Saturday. Please bring the toys. That's it. This week is Actually, we were there in Matamoros today. They were already starting to wrap them, so it was a good thing. Uh, Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Guys, have a great evening. So, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.
Special guest, me.